Okay, now it's back. Alright, sorry about that. God, that is so weird. Sorry about that. I thought my audio was working, but for some reason it just decided to quit. I have to. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that every time. God, that's gonna be god awful. Uh, Anyways, I guess I gotta redo the introduction. That sucks. Well, I guess welcome back to another video of SnowRunner. I had already said that. Uh, I'm probably actually going to start the YouTube video here. Uh, which, if you're tuning in on YouTube, I did one quest. It was up in the something in the mountains. I can't remember what it was, but uh, I did that, and then I repaired the one vehicle in the garage. And then from there, I went and grabbed the GMC from last video, and I'm taking it over to this electric in town. Oh, God, I can't believe I did that. Well, so these I kind of hate because it's like, does anybody actually go around this? Like, uh, after they get like lifted suspension or a snorkel, like, does anybody actually go around that? Please let me know. I'm genuinely curious. That's something else that my mind glazed over until today was that this bridge was already done. So either a blessing or a curse, maybe a blurse. Nah, I'm joking. Still though, still interesting. Hmm. Metal beams, concrete blocks. Metal beams, concrete blocks. Concrete blocks are all the way over there. But that's not actually too bad. So I'll head back towards town to get metal beams. Oi! Okay. Yeah, I'll head back to town, get metal beams, and then I'll head the other way to get concrete blocks and stop to get gas on the way. Uh, ah! Whenever, I don't know how people would be able to do it if they couldn't, if they had to use a crane, um, from the beginning. Like, I could get it if, like, they had to use a crane later on. But this is just, jeez. kind of hard to keep talking when I've got nobody to talk to. I guess that's the beautiful part of streaming is that whenever you get a little bigger, you'll have people who tune in and watch you, and you'll be able to interact with them and talk with them. Of course, it'll probably get too big, like you'll people get too big, of course. So that's always an issue too that you have to watch out for. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh no. It costs money to auto load. Oh no. Okay, I didn't know that. Or else I probably wouldn't have bought the uh the roof lights. Alright. I guess this will be the first shot. Missing machinery. What kind of voice should I do for this? Not too out of pocket. And it's Michigan, so no southern accent for it. A missing machinery. A shipment of important machinery was to a local factory was interrupted by an unfortunate incident with the previous driver. The responsibility is all yours now. I'd take a crane if I were you. All right. I guess that's gonna be one of my voices. There's a mission called Cousin Cletus, and I'm probably gonna do an accent for that one, cause it's gonna be fun. Well, boy, am I glad. Jeez. Best in America. Is that in America? Yeah, best in America. Not the best prices. Good God. I'm glad that I get a discounted price. Okay, how much money do I have left? Okay. I do need to move this a little bit, because it is ever so slightly in the way. Something for me, not for you guys. You can't see. Um, but yeah. Yeah. I hope everybody's day was good today, whenever they're watching. Sometimes that's all you can ask for, is just to have a good day. Sometimes I don't really look around, I just kind of like tunnel vision on where I'm driving in this game. which is not how I do it. Not how I do it while I'm driving in real life. I always make sure that my eyes are moving when I'm driving. But I really should look around in this game more because it's such a beautiful game. Okay, there's that. Ay, 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 ay. But yeah, maybe for anybody who decides to watch later, let me know if you'd actually like to see like me play a different play this game a different way. Maybe modded, maybe uh, doing a standard run, maybe doing a custom run. I mean, I'm pretty good for anything. Or just let me know if you want me to do a run to collect all the vehicles. Totally fine with that. A friend of mine actually likes doing that. They like to collect all the vehicles and all the upgrades before doing any of the main missions. Which, honestly, hold on a second. It's telling me to pick up something. Oh, yo! That would actually be perfect. Yeah. That's actually perfect that that's right there. Yo! I hesitate to do some of my higher pitched voices because I know people are going to make fun of me for it. But, nice. Beautiful. That's freaking beautiful. Oh, okay, I gotta close the functions like I think. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Diff lock would be lovely right about this evening. Maybe that's what I should do. I should go get that upgrade over there and hope that it's differential lock for this thing. Or for the Chevy. Because that would be good too. Although, thinking about it, could be worth selling the Chevy for the time being and just focusing on the Scout 800 as my Scout vehicle. Because I mean, with the diff lock always on, it's rather solid. The Scout vehicles with the diff lock always on tend to be some of the best vehicles. Not even just Scout vehicles, just any vehicle with diff lock always on tends to be the best. The twin steer is good even without 4-wheel drive because it's so freaking long. And then this is actually, I don't know what makes this good. I mean, it's just a good little vehicle for hauling cargo. I mean, I got through that mostly without hiccups. And It ain't even got differential lock. I can't wait till level 13. Alright, next. Mountain Bridge. Start tracking. I think everybody dreams of being famous eventually. But I remember that one video Markiplier posted, or I remember I keep seeing a video of, like, yeah, Markiplier, I guess, and he's like talking about how he cried in a video of people who were like saying thank you to him, and he was saying that he got too big. I don't want that. I still want to be able to talk to my people, to be like available, you know? I feel like I say you know a little bit too much. Do I? Maybe. Do I care? I can't decide. Anyways, on my way, I'm on my way to deliver some... Oh yeah, I gotta do the metal beams first. Well, it's good to have these up here anyways, for when I need to have them up there. So yeah. Also, what else is it? It's telling me to grab something else. Like, oh, there's a flatbed trailer over there with metal beams. Okay, let's see. Oh. Well, that's just great. Uh, I should also look at that to see if there's a way to refuel from the garage, because in scenarios like this where the truck is like just completely empty, it kind of makes it useless in a way. But I don't think there is a way to refuel it. Anyways, I do want to check that out to see if... Hmm, Okay, I figured. Ah, that kind of sucks. That no matter where I go, I'm gonna have to put at least one or buy a new uh, vehicle, which for here might not actually be so bad because you can get the one of the best off-road vehicles right there pretty easily. And then there's an upgrade point somewhere up here. Yeah. Which actually one of the best off-road vehicles for this map in particular is this because it's so small. It's just so small and it's so good. Oh, yo, I had to think. Okay. Yeah, it's so small, so low to the ground that it doesn't actually flip all that easy, which is really nice, especially whenever your vehicles tend to actually do that a lot. That doesn't make it hard. Yes. I do want to know. I do have to find out how that will work. Like maybe you have. Oh, oh, that would suck if you have to like purchase it every time. I wonder how. Okay, yours is. Eh. And go into the garage. You refuel. Um. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Will this be able to make it? I don't know. It might be able to make it to this one. I have what? A little under 5 minutes. So 3 minutes. Yeah. Not even 3 minutes, like maybe 2.5 minutes, if that. Because when you get too low, it starts just jerking back and forth until you completely run out. All right. So that's the scout refueled. So that does tell me some. Yeah, I cannot wait till I can afford mud wheels for this. Um, maybe I may also. Oh, jeez. May also brain is not braining. He's brain. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I can just steal fuel from other vehicles and stuff. That's good. Okay. Refuel from that to that. And I'll do 60 liters for now. It'll be fine with just 60 liters. Which, what? Okay, so SnowRunner, stock suspension, which color might be able to handle the big tires. Or not. I don't know. I gotta be such high level for this one. Maybe that's the balance. Just for now, we'll rock in style. Okay, so you're fully repaired now. You got kind of garbage wheels, but that shouldn't matter too much. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, take the long way or the short way. Grab that tree. this Fleet Star won't it won't be bad once I get better wheels on it. But for the time being, what I've got, it's not great. Man, I've got to keep diff lock on to even make it up this hill. With this cargo. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Not very well. But to you, because you're slightly bigger. Okay. Got me moving again. For how long? No. Ooh, you're solid. Nice. Never mind. You're fixing to do that. Wow. I just realized I haven't been talking for a solid minute. But yeah, this thing is not too great without, well, anything that it has. Please, I just need to turn. Please, just let me go. Eh. Eh. Oh, please. Eh. It's these cursed rocks. Okay. Grab with you. Please. Oh. 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 No! Ooh. Hacker. Yeah. Ow. All right. Um. Having to go rescue this other truck with this truck because this other truck is deciding, yeah, ain't it for me, Chief. I'm glad that I can get off-road tires in such early game. Yeah, this is a little excessive. Okay. This is why I actually don't like trailers, and I avoid using them when I can, because it's just so much. Alright, first of all, bink, bonk, bonk. Okay. No, don't get stuck on. Really? Okay. Let's try this again. Why does he keep... Ah, because I keep messing with the camera. Okay. So this thing can barely pull its own weight, essentially, in dirt and mud, as long as it's got these wheels on. That's good to know. You know, that's a piece of garbage. Oh, great, I've turned all this into mud. Alright. I'm getting really focused. Alright. Finally on the move again. God, I got way too focused with that. And I'm still kind of a little too focused, I suppose. But, it is what it is sometimes. Ooh. Alright. Finally. Whew. That was a nightmare. And a half. Alright, you deserve fuel. It's only gonna leave me with 2... Oh. Okay. Okay. That thing can just chill there for the time being because, yeah, it sucks. Um, I'll have it take the empty trailers back. Maybe sell them. I can't. I don't know if you can sell stuff, the trailers in this. Don't tell me you're fixing to give me issue. Oh, maybe the metal beams are a lot heavier than the concrete blocks, though. Yeah, that might make sense. Not really, because what is that? If I had to guess, maybe half-inch steel beams. That ain't nothing compared to solid concrete. But either way, all right. First stage done. And then detached trailer. All right. And she's done. First, crap. First vehicle across the new bridge is the GMC, pulling its own freaking weight. I need to find the off-road gearbox and throw it on this thing because uh, either this thing or the is it an international Lodestar? And I have to get differential lock. That's going to be a big thing. Is the differential lock, or just better tires on the other thing. Ow. This thing doesn't take damage very easily. Like you rub your tire against the guardrail and it's freaking gone. But you ram headfirst into a tree and you're like, whatever. Sometimes I don't understand these vehicles and the way that they work. I recently re-downloaded Spin Tires and checked it out, and I don't think I ever actually did any missions in that game. So, if that's something you'd like to see me do in the future, then just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to try it out, I guess. We need, we need this stuff for roadblock. I guess it automatically goes back to missing machinery because it's at the top, but it is kind of annoying whenever it does that. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't even tell you where they are. They all spawn in the same place, so it doesn't really matter, and you can see it. Anyways, I am here to get service spare parts. The most lucrative thing to do is to sell vehicles that you don't want or don't need. Then, if they have like specific upgrades, you'll have to purchase the vehicle back just to sell the upgrades. So that's something you'll want to watch out for if you do this hardcore mode, because, or this hard mode, because you'll whenever you sell a vehicle, you only get half its value, which makes it hard. And that's kind of the point. Everything in this is, you have to pay for gas, pay for repairs, which the repair part I can see, but also I can see how it works, but I could also see, like, if you fix your own vehicles, why does it need repaired? Then even then you'd still have to purchase parts, so I get that. I'll be live just about every night from about 12:30 to 2 at the latest. Sometimes I may run over, sometimes I'll start earlier. Just depends. Happens after work, so. I don't have a crane yet, so eh. Okay. Alright, making some progress. Ow. Yes, I'm ranked fuel 4. I'm gonna chill in Michigan until I guess until I'm ready to leave. Although I may swap over to Kola Peninsula once I have the Chevy kitted out enough, and switch over to Kola Peninsula and get the 4-wheel drive for this and the twin steer, because fucking excuse me, where, no, pardon my French. Excuse me, where do you think you're going? I had not intended to need to pardon my French. Okay. weird. Trailer just said, "Eh, screw you, I'm going home." You know, I'm fixing to take you to somewhere that I'll get money for you to get possibly a better home. Because this is probably going to be the only time that I ever use you. Especially after that experience. That was terrible. Watch, I'm going to glide through all that junk. I should have grabbed the longer trailer. Probably. Yeah. I'm glad I got the audio back working. It's just weird that it quit. I don't know what could have caused that. Genuinely. Okay, there we go. Got moving again. Man, it is not easy trying to think about what to talk about, think about stuff to say. Most of the stuff I say is just filler words until I can actually think of something. What do you mean no visible attachment points? There's this thing right here, which I will happily use as it gets me out of the mud. Oh, good lord. This thing needs four-wheel drive. I think I remember where that is in Kola Peninsula, but it would be hard to get to. I'll try streaming every night from midnight to, or well, 12:30 until like maybe about this time, so about 2. And then afterwards I'll upload my videos. Ooh, I made sparkly. Alright, let's see. I can only destroy them. That makes me feel terrible. Alright. I guess what I'll do is get this fleet star, get the other trailer out of the way. Because I really don't like those trailers. And plus, if it's like, I get it if something needs like 5 or more spaces, then I have to use a trailer. But that's like a flatbed trailer or something that uses the saddle, one of the saddles. These things which are pull behind, they suck so bad, and you can't even back them up real. I mean, it takes a lot of skill to do it. Skill that I will admit I don't really have. Ow. Four-wheel drive might make this a little better. Four-wheel drive and differential lock. It also does seem like mud forms a lot quicker than it normally does. What I might do is like I want to make it a day that I definitely will be fine doing. Every Saturday night. Yeah, how about that? Every Saturday night, I'll so this will be like my main thing. I'll do it anytime I can, and then Saturday nights maybe I'll do uh custom with like a mod or two. Uh Now, the people on the YouTubes will have to let me know before Saturday, this Saturday, I suppose, from when I posted this video. Uh, Changshu. This is not going to go well. It's going to be better for me to just take this the long way around. Wait. And this is what I mean by you can't really reverse it all that well. Because if okay, I'll take this the long way around. Because that's going to be better than getting it stuck in the mud and having to rescue it again with an empty trailer. Yeah, I guess once I get this returned to the... Is there... There is. That's the same as destroying it, pretty much. I'm still gonna take this truck the long way around. Because with these wheels, this truck friggin' sucks. Yeah, the Chevy Kodiak, um, I'll keep it for now, but people will have to let me know if it's a good or bad vehicle because I haven't used it too much. Oh, my cat. Tomorrow's Tuesday. God, it feels like it's already Wednesday. God, Mondays are the worst. It's like, yeah, it's almost the week. It's already Wednesday. No, it's not. Got lied to. I probably won't make a full career out of streaming. It's just a little side passion project of mine that I've always wanted to do. If it brings in money, cool. If it brings in more money than my job, whoa, that's weird. But I mean, people pay. I don't know. Okay. Don't think a whole lot actually got done this episode. Which is great. Gearbox, suspension, tires, tires. Can't even afford the super cheap ones. Diff lock, spare wheels, snorkel. Okay. Alright. I suppose I shall end the video here and end the stream here. For those of you who watch in the future, because I don't think I have any people watching currently. Yeah, no, I have nobody watching right now. For those of you watching in future, uh, thanks for tuning in, and you have a wonderful time.